Hey everyone, it's Coach Matt over here at Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. Answering a question today from a javelin thrower named Owen Ryan. And Owen, he's from overseas. I think I've answered a question from him before. I believe he's from Ireland. Owen says, I compete in athletics, there's the hint that he's from overseas, specifically in the javelin. I throw at the national level, and my personal best with the 700-gram javelin is 55.98 meters. I've been doing my winter training on, let's say, and in quotes, overall strength. I have started to get bigger, but I've really slowed down on the recovery of my muscles. Is there something I should change? Love your YouTube channel, it's awesome. Yours sincerely, Owen Ryan. So Owen, first of all, thank you very much for liking the YouTube channel. I think it's awesome too. And the reason why I think it's awesome is because I have literally people like you from all around the world who are asking me questions of how to throw. You know, this channel started out as a way to promote a free track and field throwing clinic back in January of this past year, January of 2010. And from there, people like you from all over the world started asking questions. And I really fell in love with helping you guys out. So thank you for your question. And make sure you guys keep those questions coming. Well, Owen, you have touched on something that I've been talking about here on this YouTube channel for the past couple of weeks. And that is general strength versus your specific strength. Now, general strength, that is, I guess to put it in the most basic terms possible, that is increasing your general physical strength. There's nothing specific about it. So it's not necessarily doing specific javelin drills with medicine balls or specific javelin drills with the smaller javelin throwing balls. It's not doing specific flexibility and strength training for the shoulders or the hips. General strength is getting the compound movements in, getting your body to get stronger overall, working on big compound movements like squats, deadlifts, overhead press, bench press, push press, cleans, snatches, all that good stuff. So what you've been doing, if you've been working on your general strength, more than likely if you're putting on a lot of size, if you are putting on a lot of muscle, that is slowing you down a little bit when you would go to throw the javelin. And that's what happens. There's this balance that needs to occur. If you are doing a lot of general strength, you're turning yourself into, say, a power lifter. You're turning yourself into a bodybuilder. Depending on what kind of workouts you're doing, the more muscle that you put on, the more mass and strength that you put on. Typically what you're going to see, and I say typically because not everybody is this way, but typically that additional weight, that additional mass, yes, you're going to get stronger, which is a good thing, but you'll normally also get less flexible, and you'll also normally get a little bit slower. Now, at this point, if you feel like you've done a lot of general strength training, if you feel like you're slowing down, if you feel like your flexibility is not what it should be, it's time for you to start to work in some specific strength. So, don't completely get away from doing the general strength. You want to still do some general strength training that you've been doing. Now it's time to start working into the specific strength. So, say on a normal day you were to do squats, clean and press, pull-ups, and 2 or 3 other exercises in the gym to improve your general strength. Well, take out a few of those general exercises and start to implement more javelin-specific drills and javelin-specific movements with things like medicine balls, bands and tubing, throwing pucks, throwing balls, things of that nature that are going to now help increase that specific strength while not just throwing all that general strength out the window. You need to kind of find a balance. Now, as the season moves on, as you get closer to say, inside the first month of your season, then you would cut back a little bit more on general and increase a little bit more on specific. As you get toward your championship meets, cut back a little bit more on the general, increase a little bit more on the specific. Then at the very end of the year, you should be doing all specific strength training, focusing on throwing that javelin as far as possible with the correct amount of flexibility and the correct form and the correct technique. That's what's most important. So right now, start to phase out some of that general, start to increase some of that specific, get your flexibility back, get your muscle to be, or your body I should say, to get back to its throwing shape. Get yourself quicker, get yourself more flexible, get yourself more powerful, and throwing that javelin further. So hopefully, Owen, this helps you out. I'm not sure what season you're at right now, but probably like us here in New England, it's getting to be your winter time, so you're not going to be outside throwing javelin too much. So stick to that specific strength that you can do in the weight room, you know, medicine balls, box jumps, everything that's going to get you quicker, get you more explosive, get you flexible. Start to decrease the general, increase your specific. That's what we need to do. If you feel yourself getting sluggish, if you feel yourself getting slower, if you feel like you're putting on too much muscle, listen to your body and try to kind of mix in some other things. So guys, hopefully this helps everybody out. Keep those questions coming in because I love answering them. I've got probably 10 or 12 that I need to do, and I still need more. Keep them coming because I'm going to answer all of them and get them up on this channel. So you can go to primalatc.com, leave your questions in the comment section, or you can go to Facebook and like Primal Athlete Training Center and leave your question right in the comment field on the Primal Athlete Training Center page. Hope to hear from you soon.